I haven't entered the call yet. We haven't started recording the video yet. But if ESAM even so much as mentions Captain Falcon, you and I gotta have an agreement that I roast him and you subscribe to the Panda channel. Good trade. Good trade offer. We're going to be talking about the top 10 characters in the game.
Oh, hell no.
That's what I'm saying. I can't think of two people I wouldn't want to talk about this with less for two completely different reasons.
Really quickly, I think we know there are at least 3 characters we can all agree are top 10. And that is going to be Pikachu, Joker, and Palutena.
Yeah.
Sure.
No one will ever argue those 3, I feel like.
All right, we'll go down the list. So I'll say in the talks is Lucina.
Min Min. Don't let's.
Ooh, you think Min Min is top 10?
Min
Okay.
broken.
Okay.
You can do.
That's a hard debate.
You can do Min Min and Mr. Game & Watch right next to each other.
No, I ain't putting Game of Watch in no damn top 10.
It's in the talk. Let's talk.
Who's
We
talking?
gotta talk. Kyra Mithra. Our debate.
Yeah, we could put the DLC just for clickbait.
I think there might be will actually be top 10. Put Rob
Sephiroth?
because it's a conversation.
Is Sephiroth a
I don't.
conversation?
Sephiroth.
I
Not
don't.
for me personally,
But-
but I know people for some reason think Sephiroth's like top 5.
Snake bottom.
Okay.
Yep, and then Sonic right next to him.
Sonic?
Whoa.
Sonic?
Y'all don't think Sonic's broken?
Nah.
No.
I think he's like lower high tier, which for me is like 35.
All right, how about Wario?
Wario and Rob, I think and Shulk.
Wario and who?
Rob.
Rob
Robot?
Roberto, R-O-B. Yeah. Oh, are you not familiar with he's let's see.
We definitely
second
know he's
column.
not familiar with Rob, so
Watch your
with
mouth
this,
there.
you could put Pac-Man if you want, because people think that character's busted. Pac-Man's
I
kind
think
of
that
broken.
character-
Nah.
Yes,
Nah.
put Pac-Man in there.
What?
Like I don't think he's top 10. I don't think he's top 10.
There's one.
But okay, and there's one Pikachu,
It
and
don't
people
matter.
think he's the best.
That's because nobody likes to sell out, you know? Well, Zero Suit just sucks. We ain't putting her in here.
Let's go.
I'm okay with not putting Zeus in there. I don't think she's top 10 right now.
Winning.
Or Fox. Fox is talking about, right?
Nah.
I think Fox is really good, but I don't think he's top 10. Like he's
Roy.
I think like
Roy,
my
yeah,
highest is like
Roy.
12. Yeah, Roy's good. Not
And then
Crom.
Shulk as well.
Shulk?
Shulk's broken.
Yeah, this one's a hot take. I think Young Link's broken. I don't know top 10, but he's broken.
I think people are really bad versus Young Link, but also Pikachu beats him, so that might just be my bias.
I think Young Link's underrated. I don't know if he's top 10, but nobody uses him. Which is
Yeah, I don't
weird
know why. I
because
feel like he's pretty easy, relatively.
he's easy. I feel like he really fits the masher role. There's a lot of mashers in this game.
Are there any other characters we missed?
I'm just looking through the list.
Because no one thinks Inkling's that good anymore. I think that's it. 'Cause we got Steve, and that's like the cringiest one.
I'm glad we all agree Roy's better than Crom.
Oh yeah.
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 Because Roy should be less consistent because he has an inconsistent sword, but he's so much more consistent because Crom can't recover.
All right, we can also get an Olimar in there. Maybe.
Okay.
Really
Nuh-uh.
think
Ain't
Olimar's
no
that?
way
I
in
mean,
hell.
like, I don't think he's top 10. I mean, he did get buffed, honestly. I don't know how big the Forward Smash buff was.
I don't
if I'm
even
being
think
honest.
top 20.
Damn, Olimar gives me depression, dude. Only broken
just-
characters
okay,
do
He's
that.
just
Fair.
annoying. If there was a top 10 annoying ass characters, he would be on there for free. Top
There's
3
also a
probably.
distinction. Olimar does not make me sad. Playing DeBuzz specifically makes me sad.
So, characters that are gimmies from this list. I don't know if there is any.
I think Mario's a
Honestly,
gimme.
I think
I think Mario's a
I
gimme.
think-
no,
Mario
Mario's-
is
I'm down,
stupid
I'm down,
as
I'm
hell.
down, I'm down.
Yeah, Mario. He it's weird because it feels like he shouldn't be as good as he is because he gets zoned out extremely hard. But like if you're looking at like majority of the characters that we put in here, not a lot of like crazy zoners. He does extremely well against like the top characters, you know what I mean? All the other like zoners have pretty glaring weaknesses that it is hard for him to like capitalize on, but I mean that's what makes him not like top 5 or top 4 or whatever.
Like, I definitely don't think, like, the zoners do well, like, the projectile-based zoner, because obviously he has cape, but, like, the mid-range, like, I have a lot of range and you will never get in, like, Zero Suit, and even Palu sometimes. Like, I know he has several losing matchups, but they're all, like, -1, or, like, you know, it's like, oh, it's -1, but then you got grabbed at 30 from a third in the center of the stage and you died. Like, that's one of the things about a lot of these, like, characters, like, even, like, we're not gonna get to him yet, but, like, Kazuya, it's like, oh, he can get zoned out and he's a little slow, but then he hits you and you lose. And same with Wario, same with a lot of other characters in this game, where it's just, like, in theory they lose because just don't mess up, but if you mess up, you're screwed. I think the biggest gimme is Peach that's left.
I think Peach is a
Peach is
gimme as well.
broken. Character does too much damage. She's like a top 5. Well, there's a lot of broken ledge trappers, but she's like a broken ledge trapper. She does so much damage. She kills you, and Turnip is better than Gyro.
Ah, I don't know about that one.
Turnip's broken. It does 12.
They're both broken.
And you can get Stitch Face, which just wins. You just
see-
hit someone with a Stitch Face and you win.
I'm biased because I've always been good against Peach. I don't think that she's like the gimmiest gimme, but you know, I'll accept top 10. She's definitely up there.
Like, she's got such a crazy snowball mechanic too, because her advantage state is ridiculous.
Up air's broken. It's
Up air is
like,
so good, and like also float allows her to like juggling as like an average character. Normally, if you want to like air to air someone, you have to get the
Commit.
timing on a jump. You have to commit, yeah, with like a jump. But like if you float, you could just hover in that space that you want to pressure.
Yeah.
And she can just do that. And then even if she whiffs or like guesses wrong,
just fastballs.
float. Yeah, I was gonna say you just float cancel and you go down.
And that's
she
also
squishes on
off
the
stage as well. So like she gets to just edge guard people for free. It's like, oh, and because of especially Toad, so it's like I'm gonna float here, wait for you to have to recover neutrally, and then you just die, or you take 30 and then she does it again.
Peach is
Wadi,
not bad.
me and Mars gave a gimme. What's your gimme of top 10? That we haven't
My
put yet?
gimme I think both of these two are gimmies. Snake and Roy.
I agree with Snake.
Let's say Snake.
Yeah.
Because like
I
feel like-
he's like
Snake is
10.
like-
he's
Okay,
like
okay.
9 or 10. But he's
Snake
there.
is
Yeah,
like
that's the
I feel
problem.
like he's one of the ones who he's not automatically, if you pick him up, you're gonna see results, you know? Like I feel like from low to high level, even some of top, it's just like he just, if you play someone who knows how to play against Snake, there's a really good chance you're just gonna lose.
What's weird about Snake that I like to bring up when people like ask about Snake or whatever is that he's like, you could play him with a lot of personality. And like
Yeah.
because he has options for basically every single situation except for juggling, which is where he's like when he gets juggled, that's where he struggles the most.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know that. You put so much of your personality on the character, whether it be like your bad habits or I don't know, just stuff that you would like just would prefer to do in neutral, that you become pretty predictable. I think that's why like Snake struggles with like longevity, because people will just adapt to the player, and it's hard. It's hard because like it's hard to like
Constantly be switching.
not put your personality
Yeah.
or your play style on the character, because there's an overwhelming amount of options to choose.
Yeah.
Which is a crazy sentence, and he's only 10.
He's really hard, and even though he, again, does have several losing matchups, honestly, I think more than the characters we've put so far. Like, Snake struggles with, like, a decent amount of characters. But he always, again, has the potential to win because he has the explosiveness of, you know, his snowball effect, the edge guarding, Nikita, up smash. Obviously, he kills super early, and his longevity of, like, his weight means that you have a lot of opportunities to be correct as Snake. And that's something even characters like Pika and Palu don't have because they're lighter.
Give me Wario. That character is stupid.
This is the one I just don't.
I don't agree
know.
anymore.
I don't know.
What?
I think the nerfs hurt him. I think the nerfs hurt him a lot.
I don't think I agree, man.
He was top
Really?
3. Like, it was, to me, Pika, Joker, Wario before he got nerfed.
Okay, I don't agree with that either, but
The nerfs ain't that crazy. It's up tilt. That was like the only big one.
And Waft. Waft got nerfed. Both half
It's
and
like what?
full.
Well, how what?
Warframes,
How?
I think.
Wow.
That's a big deal because he lost some of his other universal kill confirms, such as down air to half waft, which was really, really important. Up throw waft was about to be actually a thing that people used because Gluto started doing it, and that would have been terrifying. So now, like, ironically, one of the areas that Wario struggles in, which is really weird to say, is killing. You have to land a waft. If you do not land a waft, this character is not good. You should be landing at least one a game, but if you don't, that character is going to be killing you at, what, 140, 150?
that's why I don't think he's
I
that
don't
good
know,
because
man.
I feel like his approach options are not that good. You could wall him out pretty
He doesn't
well.
have to approach.
But,
he
like-
gets rewarded for not approaching.
But like I
But
don't know.
then
It
he gets
feels
half
like
waft,
he's.
and then what?
But I just feel like
he gets full
he's-
waft and he kills you at like 50.
Or sorry, I meant full waft. Do you get full waft and then you keep camping him?
Yeah, like I feel like you can just not worry that much about waft if you just play not scared. Like I feel like that's
Nah, yeah,
Mario's whole thing is you being scared and then falling for it.
Yeah, I've been hit by Nair to waft too many times.
But it's worse
I don't
now,
know,
is what
dude.
I'm saying. It's a smaller percent window.
I still get hit, but I don't. I still. It's still
I think
there.
it's just a
He still
personal
has
problem,
the
man.
waft go for
I
it.
think it's a personal problem.
Hey man,
I really think that people are terrible at this character because they are just scared. Because they're blatantly running in because they don't want him to get waft, and then he has waft and they go, oh my god, I'm so scared, and then corner themselves, and then the Wario's just like
Yeah.
turn around, wait for the roll, and then nair, and then they die. The one that here, I 100%, I mean, there's several, obviously, but I think the craziest one,
Go
no, I
ahead.
wasn't going to say Min Min, actually. Shulk.
Oh my god!
Shulk-
I just
Shulk does not play the same game as the rest of the cast. And I'm not saying that in terms of like, haha, ultimate, but like, he literally doesn't get comboed, which is like the strength of 90% of characters in this game. Because not only does he have shield art, because that one's the obvious one, right? Like, haha, out of hit stun. You can smash art at low percents where you're not going to die, and it does the same thing because you're sent too far to combo. Or drag down type of stuff doesn't work against them, and maybe I'm a little bit biased because I play drag down characters. But if you get drag down and then switch into any art, you have the I'm on the floor, activate your art, and then you have like 12 frames of invincibility or something. So combos just don't work.
But what Shulk does that?
It doesn't matter. That's not the point.
But like, okay,
Also,
but,
Kome.
but hold on now.
So like several of the Shulks do it. I mean, there are 2 PGR Shulks. One more thing. Shulk has some of the best edge guarding in the game. Because not only is it giant sword that covers 3 meters of space, also he has air slash, and you can put smash art on and kill people at 40. He has some of the best 2 frames in the game, and he just doesn't let you out of the corner ever. And then if you're ever wrong, you just explode.
He's got just too much, dude.
Like, who does he lose
That's
to?
how I feel
What
about
matchups
him.
does he lose?
Snake Palu.
Pika. That's it.
Fine, you have it. You got it. You got the
Let's
show.
go.
All right.
Am I the only one who feels like it's hard to contest Roy's recovery? Is that just like ZSS tools not being good enough to deal with it?
I think you
or-
have to get there really early, and you don't, and like that's a really big commit for Zero Suit in particular. I mean, but also I play Pikachu, so I'm very much the other side of the spectrum where I don't have struggle with anyone's recovery. I don't think Roy is top 10. I think he's like right outside of it.
Dude,
No, like I'm not disagreeing inherently. I just think other characters are better, if that makes sense. Like I think Roy's ridiculous, and I have a ton of Roy experience because I literally live in the same region as Goblin.
I wasn't convinced
Yeah, I
that
saw-
Roy was top 10 until I played Cola.
yeah, I saw Roy jab side B. My jaw dropped, and I made a tier list video the next day.
Jab B's no, Jab Side B is not okay.
Where did you put Roy on your tier list?
I don't remember. He was in top 10 though,
Okay.
and I was upset putting him in
I
there.
put him at like 12 or 13.
Yeah, I think he's top 10. We going 2-1 this.
That's fine.
PT. Pokemon Trainer. Broken. I've said this before. I've said it a bunch of times. I'm happy to say it again. I think Pokemon Trainer just embodies everything that is wrong with the game, or like that is annoying with the game. Squirtle has the unreactable approaches, ridiculous combo game, and I mean his out of shield's alright. And then just like a random armor move for fun. You know, gets
I hate
too,
Psyche.
and it's pretty hard to punish. Yeah, Ivysaur, obnoxious hitboxes, extremely good zoning, and a projectile that combos.
Not extremely good zoning. It's okay.
All right, man. Talk to me when you get your jump back air at 15 times in a row and you don't get to get your jump in combo starter, okay? And then Charizard is just, shield camp, kill early
Charizard
jank garbage.
Needs
Charizard
to
is
die.
I
I hate Charizard. Charizard's my least favorite by a significant amount.
For me, it's Squirtle.
Yeah.
Well, Squirtle's like probably better, but like I don't give a fuck about Squirtle because I have the out of shield in the close range game to contend with that. And then you die at 50 from center, not really center, but like 50 to back air because whoops, you tried to do anything from the floor to double jump height back air.
I think you also kind of have to talk about the fact that like you don't have to play the characters to their flaws.
Ever.
That's
Yeah,
what makes
yeah,
the
yeah.
characters super f***ing broken
Yeah.
is that you could just bring them in when they're the most optimal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, go on.
I agree. No, that's stupid. Like, yeah, you never have to worry about Charizard getting comboed at 0 because why are you playing Charizard at 0?
Yeah, PT broken.
The last one. Who deserves the last spot?
Oh, this is
Wait,
10.
we're at 9?
10. Yeah, this is
That's
10.
insane.
See, like, this is the crazy thing about Ultimate, because, like, I could literally make arguments if I really wanted to, even though I don't agree that all these characters are top 10. I could argue any of them. I think this character is better, but I want to talk about Min Min. I think Game & Watch is better, and that's my actual pick, but I think Min Min's better.
I think Game & Watch is not that
Yeah,
good.
Watch is
same.
broken.
Same. I think. What? Game
Y'all are
Watch is
stupid.
worse
I'm on
than
the-
everyone
Okay,
on
let's
the
talk about
Game
Game Watch
Watch.
then, because okay, let's talk about Game Watch. The characters that Game & Watch loses to, other than Zero Suit Samus.
Wait.
Zero Suit.
Real quick. We forgot Wolf.
Oh,
Oh, true. Get it.
oh, Wolf's just in there.
Come on, man. I hate this. I hate it here. I'm gonna go get some water.
Yeah, Wolf is top 10. Wolf is like easy top
Yeah.
10. Like Wolf is top 5.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we're done.
okay,
GG, we did
not
it.
top
Did
5.
y'all enjoy the video? What
Hey.
you think about the list? Is that 10 characters really?
It's so messed up, dude. There's like 15 characters in the top.
Because like I could legitimately in my head take Mario, Roy, and Snake out of top 10 and then add different characters.
I think we should talk about why some characters didn't deserve to get put in.
Okay.
Like Pac-Man.
Let's talk about Game & Watch because that was my next. But yeah, I think Game & Watch. So the characters that Game & Watch loses to are like the mid-range people, kind of similar to like Mario, right? So you have like Palu, which I don't even think the matchup's that bad anymore after Palu got nerfed. Like the other time. You have Lucina. You have Shulk. You have. I don't think Wolf beats Game & Watch.
Byleth.
But I don't think but regardless. So whatever. It's the
Corrin.
mid-range characters, right? And the problem is that every single one of those, each and every one of them, again, other than Zersuit, because Zersuit also wins, all of them get hit once and die because they got nair up aired and then get jolted for the rest of the stock. Like, maybe this is, I mean, again, I'm personally biased because Meister is 6-0 with me, and I've, especially in the online era, this might be exacerbated because Game Watch is top 2 online. I've tried to pick up so many secondaries to figure out how to not get hit and die against this character, and every character that does well versus Game & Watch, except for Zerasuit, gets hit and dies because they either get chefed at the ledge or they get up aired for forever, and then the one time you decide to air dodge, he down smashes, then you die at 70 because down smash forward smash. He has like 4 moves that invalidate basically everyone in the game, whether it's up out of shield, or up air, or chef, or up smash. Like, his neutral is so good, he does so much damage, and he has, like, even though he's super light, it's so hard to actually kill him, because he always has shield available, because he has the best out of shield option in the game, and the best move in the game, in my opinion, in up B.
That's a strong opinion. Holy.
I don't like when there's only one representation and then the rest are nowhere near how good like Meister is, for instance. Like, oh, whoa, there's such a gap, and it's just like every other Game Watch I play is not that bad. He's annoying. Meister just plays him like perfectly, and also I feel like nobody knows how to play against Game & Watch.
I'd say he gets zoned really hard. I think he loses in more matchups than you're leading on as well. And like, if you're having trouble, like if you're getting juggled too hard, you need to make your landings a little more ambiguous on whether or not you're gonna go to ledge.
I have quick
or
attack!
like land on a platform. Yeah,
I
then how
still
the
get hit!
hell? That's your fault, dude. I don't know what's.
You got it, Shake. Okay, that's fair.
The two that I'm shocked at, that not shocked, but like I think are the next two are Lucina and Pac-Man.
I don't agree on. I think Lucina's overrated. Like, I've been on the Lucina isn't actually that good train. Like, she's top tier because my top tier is 20-something characters, but I don't think she's that good. Pac Noodle
Pac-Man, hey.
character's egregious. This character I hate. T embarrasses. If there's one person that embarrasses me, it's T. I played him like 5 times now. Every set I feel like an idiot. Every single one. It doesn't. All the time. It sucks.
Guy's got scrap tools, camp tools,
Yeah.
juggle tools, edge guard tools, pretty good recover tools.
His grab
Got it
is
all.
actually broken.
They went from the worst to arguably the best grab.
Yeah.
Alright, Pyramithra.
Well, Mithra.
All right,
It's just
yeah,
Mithra.
yeah. The Aegis, I'm a nerd. Oh, I love Xenoblade. That's
I say
you,
Aegis.
all of you who are in the comment. Yeah, look at you. Cringe, dude. You love Xenoblade.
I've never
man.
played it.
It's hard, man. I wish we had more data on both of the characters. Honestly, Min Min and Pyramithra.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem. Like, like, you could probably make a pretty convincing argument for either of them to be top 10.
I think both of them are.
less so Min Min.
Less so Min Min?
Yeah,
Min
in
Min's
my
terrorizing
brain,
offline in Japan at the very least.
that's true.
Proto won a major and got won a different well, not like a decently big Japanese tournament. He always does well. Granted, he also uses Lucina.
Yeah, I think both of them can be top tier, but I haven't watched enough of them, especially Pyramithra. I haven't seen the Pyramithra offline yet.
Mithra is just so fast, and Foresight's stupid. It's a sword character that doesn't have to worry about projectiles.
All right. Well, I'd like to personally thank my two friends here for not even putting ZSS in the talks. I think that was really homey of you guys. You know, we all know she sucks.
He's only top 15.
Yep. You say ZSS sucks.
No, I won't go that far.
ZSS sucks. And enjoy your day.
Pikachu
ladies.
busted.